Hey Mike, this is Ashley with Diamond City Digital. I spoke to the front desk and yeah, here I am. But in this quick video, I'm just going to be showing you 3 things you can fix on your website today so you can start bringing in more customers right away. I know you're probably wondering why I'm even making a video like this, and the reason why I make these videos is I found out a while ago that there's a lot of small business owners that are honestly just so busy running their businesses and taking care of their customers and doing what they need to do as a business owner that they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And really the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them with that is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So what I started doing was just giving away these free attack plans for free, and some people take this information and they do it themselves, but some people do say, you know what, Ashley, I like you. This stuff makes sense to me. I just don't want to do it, or I don't have the time to do it. Whatever the case may be, can you please do it for me? Whatever route you want to go is okay with me. I'm just here to educate you. And with that being said, the 3 things that I want to talk to you about today in this video are content, citations, and backlinks. I did want to start off by saying the way you guys have designed this site right now, it's nice. It's really great. The pictures are nice. I like the video at the very bottom. I kind of wish this was more towards the top just because it's a good introductory to what your guys' business is about and what you guys can offer. But with that being said, you guys could have the nicest website out there, but unfortunately, Google cannot rank a website based off of how good looking it is. They just don't have the time to go and search and look at all the pictures. So how they rank websites is simply based off of content. Which is all of this that I have highlighted. And what they do is they send these little robots, they're called crawlers, through all of this content. And what the crawlers are doing are they're looking for what's called keywords. And a keyword is just a phrase somebody types in Google to find your business, such as I typed in plumbing Virginia, Virginia Beach, VA. And that's how I came across you guys. But as you can see, the first person to show up is this Tony and Son. These guys are all directories. And I'm going to show you how to beat these guys, these Tony and Son. But yeah, so that is what those crawlers are doing. They're going through all of your content or whoever's content, and they're looking for those keywords. And honestly, if you don't have certain keywords in your content placed strategically, then you're not going to show up for that keyword, right? So what I did was I went over here and let me see. You can find this right online. It's free. You can find this yourself. But what I did was I copied all of your content and I copied all of your competitors' content. And you can see you have 432 words and they have 978 words of content. Now, what this tells me is this is a big reason why they are ranked number 1, but the good news is they're still not considered an authority because they're not at that 1,500 word marking. So you can easily blow them out of the water by getting yourself up to 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage here. But the reason why they're not considered an authority is, so basically, when it comes to Google wants to make sure that they're giving their users the best experience. And so when somebody is typing in, you know, how I typed in plumbing Virginia Beach, VA, or whatever keyword that you want to be found for, they want to make sure that whoever does show up first is going to be the person that answers all of their questions. And that's typically a person who has the most content. So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content, and that's why they are not considered an authority yet. So that's my first tip for you, Mike. And my second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is just when another website on the internet is linking to your website, which directly drives traffic to your website. And that's really important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of relevant websites linking to you, vouching for you. But keep in mind, I did say relevant because not all links are created equal. Google's going to give you a lot more power if you have other likewise businesses as yourself linking to your website versus if you had a Pizza Hut or a dentist linking to your website, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So we'll come over here to a tool that I use to check out backlinks, and it's a paid tool. You can find, just type in backlink checker and you can find probably free ones on Google. But with this, I am going to show you how many backlinks you have as well as your competitors. So you can see you have 376 backlinks and they have 352 backlinks. Now, like I said, not all backlinks are created equal, and this is a perfect example because they have less backlinks than you, but they are still ranked number one. So what that tells me is they have more relevant backlinks, they have more powerful backlinks, whatever the case may be, their backlinks are better than your guys's. So, in the end goal is to, yes, have lots and lots of backlinks, but if your backlinks are not any good to begin with, then that's not going to help you. It can honestly hurt your ranking. So what I would do if I was you is I would go right into your competitors' backlinks and I would get all these backlinks for myself. And let me just see. Yeah, I would just go through and I would get all these backlinks for myself, because if these backlinks are good enough to get them to that number one spot, then they're obviously good enough to get you to that number one spot too then, right? So yeah, all you'll need to do is copy them. And the next thing that I have for you is see, the thing is, it's kind of hard to explain, but once you beat them in content and once you beat them in backlinks, the kicker is once you do that, you take that spot that they're currently in right here. And the thing is, once you do that, you start getting all the traffic that they're currently getting. And just to kind of show you where their traffic is being read at right now, and it's not exact, it's just where they're being read at, but you're currently being read at traffic value of $1, and they're currently being read at 5,000. So you can see that being in that in those spots and getting in that spot can be very, very valuable for you. And with this, when I was talking to the front desk, I wish I could remember her name, but when I was talking to her, she was saying how you guys are a small business, you guys can't really hold on or take much more work. But the thing with that is, I hear that a lot, and a lot of the times, you know, these business owners don't realize just how much they can benefit from this, and how having more business, which is more clients, which is more money, can lead to a bigger business. You know, I don't know, a lot of businesses I work with, their goal is to expand their business or own, you know, 5 more trucks or whatever the case may be. So that's something that you would be able to do in time with getting you in those positions. But yes, and now as far as my last tip goes, and it's the last place that you can show up in Google, and really the best place for you to show up is this area right up here, the Google My Page section. And getting here just requires having more citations as your competitor. And a citation is anywhere your name, your address, and your phone number is listed in different directories across the web. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp, Angie's List, excuse me, stuff like that. Like I said down here, these are all directories. And what I would do is I would find out who this top person, Mr. Reuter Plumbing, has. I would I would see where they're listed, and I would list myself in all of the directories that they're listed in, as well as I'd list myself in like 150 different directories on top of all those. So yeah, I hope that's all I have for you, Mike, and I hope you found this informative and helpful. I try to keep this nice and short and to the point, but as a super quick recap, you're going to want at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage here, and put some keywords that you want to be found for in that content. Do it strategically so you don't get flagged. And you're going to want to copy all the websites that are linking to Tony and Son and get them linking back to you, as well as you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than that Mr. Reuter has. And honestly, by following these 3 tips I just laid out here, this is how you become #1 across all of Google. So you've got a couple different options now. You can take this information and do it yourself, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. My goal is to educate as many business owners as I possibly can. But if you are like a lot of other business owners I speak to who they want this stuff done, but they don't have the time to do it, and you would like somebody to help you out, then feel free to give me a call on my personal cell phone. My number is 570-536-4151. Look, I'd love to talk to some more. I'd love to dive into your goals and figure out what we can do to help you get to where you need to be. But yes, like I said, I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking with you, and thanks so much for watching, Mike. Have a great day. Bye.